It's Monday, and I've got my favorite three-letter word here. This is...
Hi.
And he's ready to solve the puzzle. Are you ready to solve the puzzle?
Yeah.
So am I. What a coincidence. All right, let's take a look and see what we have here. It's, here it is, the puzzle. Alexandria Mason is the constructor. Steve and...
Hi.
Are the solvers. We are ready to start solving. Okay, any of these that you know. Take a look.
Can I go check that out?
Check what out?
I'm pretty sure we have a Swiss Miss
A
box.
Swiss Miss logo? I don't know if we have a Swiss Miss box, but do you know what mountains they have in Switzerland?
I forget.
Okay, well, I think you know two down.
Leia?
Yeah, do you know how she spells it in Star Wars?
Leia.
Leia. That is the Star Wars principal. Yes. Princess. All right, let's see. Now, do you know this mountain?
Is 3 down palm?
P down. Oh, I guess it is, yeah.
Well, it's technically every tree. If it's fast enough.
Right, but there's a lot of palm trees on the coast. So that makes sense. That was a good one. I don't think I would have had that. Oh, now do you know the mountains in the Swiss Miss logo?
Alps?
Yeah, the Alps. They are in Switzerland, so I'm guessing they're in the Swiss Miss logo. Do you know what to do to a deal or an envelope?
Put a stamp on the envelope.
That doesn't fit.
And
Okay.
seal?
Yeah, you seal the deal or you seal the envelope. Yeah, good one. Let's see. Letter between Juliet and Lima in the NATO alphabet. Do you know what the NATO alphabet is all about?
Really?
It's like there's a word, so when they're on the radio, like communicating.
Yeah.
So like instead of ABC, they say Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. So something between Juliet and Lima. I bet you know what it starts with.
Hi.
Hi? I don't think it starts with hi. Okay. Well, let's see if that's right. Or maybe not. You might know one down. Poses a question. Asks. Oh, you see why it's K? Because it's between Juliet and Lima. Juliet is for J, Lima is for L, so this is for K. Yeah. All right, let's see what else. Japanese warriors who rose to power in the 12th century. You know them?
Samurai?
Yeah, samurai. I figure you read about them. Samurai. Let's make it plural. Samurais.
Because warriors.
Right. Okay, I think you also know 5 Across. Collection of maps.
Many maps.
Many maps. Doesn't fit.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. What are those? Any of these that you know? I think you might know 15 Across. Marathon,
Race.
for one, is a race. Yeah. Let's see. 12 down. Word etched on most Oscar statuettes. You know what that means? Oscars are the awards, the Academy Awards for like the best movie and the best actor and the best actress and the best director. Those are the
best.
The best. So what do you think word is written on most of those statuettes?
Best.
Best, yeah.
Best. Whatever.
Best whatever. That's right. Okay, if you long for something, you blank for it. Want it, but it needs to be with the word for is there. So want doesn't fit if race is right. Let's see. Identifies on Instagram, say.
Has an Insta.
If I were to post on my Insta, which you know I do all the time, I'm just like, I'm locked in. I'm always on my Insta.
Have an Insta.
I don't have an Insta. What do I need an Insta for? Anyway, if I had an Insta and I put a picture of you on there and I wanted to identify, like, this is Ari, what would I do to the picture that would, I would, like, click on that picture and identify it as Ari?
Ari was not asked if I was allowed to put this picture of you.
Right, but I could also tag you in the picture. And so it's tags is what you do there. All right, so amount owed at a bar. If I go to a bar... Oh, you know that one. You go to bars a lot. Wait, do you?
No.
Oh, I was going to say, what are you not telling me? Commencement. You don't know that one yet. All right, warmest figures in weather forecasts.
I don't
know. Okay. Sweetener found unspoiled in ancient Egyptian tombs.
know.
Sugar does fit. It is a sweetener. That is a very interesting fact. That it did not go bad in thousands of years. Okay. Part of a dishwasher cycle.
Rinse.
I like rinse. Very good. Has the rights to.
Do stuff.
Yeah. I don't know about that. Okay. I think there might be a problem here. Because you know what I'd like for commencement? You know what commencement means? It means the beginning of something. And so I like onset instead of unset.
I guess it's not sugar.
So maybe it's not sugar. Is there another 5-letter sweetener that they would have had in Egyptian tomb? Okay, well, we'll see if we can. Are you okay? You losing it?
I'm tired.
You're tired. You want to be done? You want to go? We got it. We got it, and then you go to sleep. Okay. That's why you're in your PJs. All right. Let's see. You did a lot. So you had a busy day. Yes. All right. Let's see. Auto. You know what an auto is? Sometimes we drive our auto to go places.
Mobile.
Automobile. Car. Right. It's a car. Yeah, it's a car. A sneak attack. Ah! I didn't expect that sneak attack. It was a... You okay? I think it was a raid. He did a raid on me. Okay. Oh, one not sitting up straight. Like you right now are not sitting up straight. You are a sloucher. That's right. Okay. Transmitted by phone line.
Called.
Called doesn't fit, unfortunately.
Khaled does.
Khaled? That's Khaled or something like that. I don't know about that. Makeup artist.
Artist who isn't real.
But it's a question mark, so it's a joke. So, yeah, I don't know about that. All right, 25 across. 1971 hit from The Who that begins, "No one knows what it's like to be the bad man."
Isn't The Who on first base?
The Who was on first. Yes, I went to a rock show, and The Who was on first. Already knows the classics. To be the sad man. Do you know that? Should I sing the next line? Because that's a song. Behind blue eyes. The song is Behind Blue Eyes. Should I type it in?
Yeah.
Okay. That's not how you spell it. Behind blue eyes. Okay. All right. What do we got here? Popular mixture for Scotch. Tape. Yeah. No, Scotch is also, it's like a Scotch whiskey. It's an alcoholic drink. And they mix it with soda. They call it Scotch and soda. All right. Makes a long story short. Ends doesn't fit. But ended would not be a present tense. That would be the past tense. Maybe we'll come back to that one. That's a little pun there. Bill or Hillary Clinton scholastically. You know where they went to college? I think they met there.
No.
They went to Yale, so they're Yaleys. All right. A commotion, good crossword puzzle word, is an ado when something's happening. Oh, all of this,
Two
ado.
vowels.
Two vowels, yep, 2 out of 3 vowels. Lost traction. What happens if you lost traction? What'd your car do?
You drove it off the road.
Yeah, but what's a 4-letter word for what your car did? It lost traction. Maybe your shoes lost traction.
Your car fell off a bridge.
That does not fit. We'll come back. Dog breed, it doesn't get a national monument by the Japanese government. This is a famous breed of dog in Japan, or of Japan. And it has 3 vowels out of its 5 letters, which makes it a favorite dog breed for crosswords. It is the Akita.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it. Makes a long story short. Any ideas now? What? There's no N in the beginning. It's E-D. How about edits? You edit the story so they make the long story short? That's pretty clever. I agree. That's funny. That's funny. All right. Trail labeled with a black diamond or a blue square.
Double black diamond.
Double black diamond. Ski trail. I think it's not ski trail because trail is in the clue. But what's another word we could use with 5 letters? Ski something.
Slope.
Yeah, I like ski slope. All right, let's.
A double black diamond.
All right, a double black diamond is hard. All right, stink. Do you know stink? Odor. Yeah. How about a D grade wise?
Bad grade.
Bad grade. So what's a 4-letter word that means
Poor.
bad? Yeah, poor. Very good.
Bad grade. Likely to not be able to go for ice cream.
Oh, is that how it works? You bring home a D, you get no ice cream?
For the day.
For the day. What, you like get ice cream every day? Who's your parents?
I got ice cream 2 days in a row.
Yeah, well. But your ice cream is not tied to grades. Plus, you don't get letter grades. Yet. All right.
Yet.
Stately trees. What are stately trees?
Tree. I don't know.
Okay. Let's see.
Is there an O in the 3rd letter?
Oh, you know this one. Survivor immunity token.
I forget.
What they want to find the blank for immunity? Oh, you don't know it?
Forget.
Ari likes to watch Survivor. It's not my favorite show of all the shows, but they like it. All right. Idol. Yes, it's an idol. Very good. Where might you see the message, "The meeting host will let you in soon"?
Why is Zoom that evil to you?
Why is Zoom that evil to you? What's evil about it? The meeting host hasn't let you in.
You should let you play a game.
All right, goofs.
I don't know.
You don't know. How about you know this one now? Stately trees.
Elms?
Elms, yes. Oh, man, you're losing it, dude.
tired.
You're losing it. Set up. We got to do this. Here we go. Goofs. We don't know that yet. Wrap up or a phonetic description of 17 of the themers.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's probably the theme of it.
Yeah, okay. It's probably the theme. All right, let's see what we got. Blank mater. Do you know this one?
Alma?
Alma, that's right. It means the school you went to. Yep. By a very direct route, idiomatically.
The quick path.
The correct path?
The quick path.
The quick path does not really fit right here. So maybe we'll come back to that. Second to none. I don't know. How about, some online communications?
IMs?
Could be IMs, could be DMs. I don't know. Could be PMs. Let's see. What's another one that you might...
DM?
DM is direct message. Oh, do we know that sweetener now? Do we have an extra letter?
Honey?
Honey! So they found honey in ancient Egyptian tombs, unspoiled after thousands of years.
Bees weren't living there?
Bees were living there. That's who made the honey.
How do you know they didn't leave right before they found their
I don't know. You're right. All right. Okay.
They had no new honey.
Full of bubbles as laundry.
Bubble baths.
That does not fit. We got to have a 5-letter word ending in Y. Do you know how crosswords work? See, every square gets a letter. Sometimes there's a rebus where you can fit multiple letters into the square.
How do you know this one's not a rebus?
Are you using words?
How do you know this one's not a rebus?
How do I know this one's not a rebus? I don't, but usually they don't put rebuses on Monday. Plus, what you just said doesn't end in Y. Let's continue. Become two.
It can end in Y.
All right. You don't know maxim. Do you know what a maxim is? No. Good in Spanish. Do you know that? Oh, it's too bad. E flat equivalent on a piano. D.
Flat.
Flat is not equivalent. D. Are you
Sharp.
okay? Yeah, D sharp. You got to speak out loud so that they can hear you. Or the viewers, they want to hear it. You're like, rah, rah, rah. All right. Seriously, we could. Are you okay?
Yeah.
All right. If you want to continue, we can continue. Otherwise, I'll take over. But you got to be audible, right? All right. Full of bubbles. Now we know it starts with an S.
No idea.
No idea. Game ending in mate. You don't know a game that it ends when somebody says mate?
No.
Oh man, I know you know that game. All right. Do you know a Disney princess from Polynesia?
I haven't watched Disney recently.
Oh my gosh, you've seen this movie. How far I go.
Moana.
Da 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 da. And no one knows
I didn't know that's
how far I go. Okay. All right. Distributes without. No, you don't know that one. Pixar hit. Man, with the Disney movies. Pixar hit with 4. Oh, you totally saw this one.
Coco?
Yeah, Coco. 2017. You were 4.
Second letter.
It does, and it was all right. Now, do you know the game ending in mate? Oh, you're gonna kick yourself once you get it. You're like, oh yeah, I know that game. Every time we play, you mate me, Dad. It's not always true. Just most of the time. It's a 5-letter word, starts with CH, and it's not checkers.
Oh, chess.
I suppose it could be checkers. Here we go. Where's the Rebus button? Here we go. Checkers. There it is. It's checkers.
Chess.
It's chess. Oh, it's chess. Oh, that fits too. Okay, good. Do you know good in Spanish now? Oh, you're losing it, dude. I gotta.
No.
No? Okay. All right, let's do.
Is 33 across soapy?
It's either soapy or it's sudsy. But I like both of those, yeah. So it could be soapy or it could be sudsy. And you don't know good in Spanish. Do you know maxim?
No.
No, that's like a saying. It's, yeah, you wouldn't know that one. And do you come too scared is to blank out? No, you don't know any of those. Okay, do we know has the rights to... Like if somebody has the rights to a story, that means they own that story. So this is owns. Okay, do you know this one? Too scared?
Wuss?
Yeah, wuss out. I'm surprised that's in the puzzle. That's like a not nice thing to say to somebody.
Sudsy.
Oh, you're gonna wuss out.
Sudsy.
I'm a little surprised they put that in the puzzle, but oh well. All right, so now
I mean, it's meant for adults.
it is, but it's still not a nice thing to say. Usually they don't say like insults. And to wuss out, that's like an insulting word. Even for adults, it's I would never say, "Oh, you wussed out" to an adult, unless like a good friend of mine and they knew I was joking.
Would you say like you chickened out instead?
I might say they chickened out. Again, only to a good friend. All right, maxim is an old saw.
What?
Yeah, it's an old saw.
What?
Like a saying. It's like, oh, that old saw, like a stitch in time saves 9. That's an old saw.
What?
Yeah. Necessity is the mother of invention.
What?
An ounce of cure is worth a pound of prevention.
What?
These are all old saws.
What?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Early to bed and early to rise.
What?
Makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. It's an old saw. I think those are all from Poor Richard's Almanac. Those all sound like Poor Richard's Almanac. Do you ever learn about Poor Richard's Almanac? Do they teach you that anymore?
No.
This book by Benjamin Franklin that had a lot of old saws in it.
Oh, no, it's a thing because of Spy School.
Oh, Spy School has Poor Richard's Almanac?
Yeah.
That's educational, man. Very good.
Educational books.
Educational books like Spy School, yes. Which is nonfiction, right?
There should be diagonal clues.
Oh, that would be a good theme. That'd be
would-
like a good Thursday clue to have diagonal clues.
But that would make it a lot.
Any constructors out there, write a diagonal clue, okay? And then put ARI in the puzzle as a little
That
payment
would
for
make
art.
it a lot harder. If
That would be
diagonal,
cool.
Across, and up and down.
Yeah, that would be
So
cool.
that would mean you'd have to be really good.
You'd have to be really good, yes. All right.
Or you just do Rebus's a lot.
Or do Rebus's a lot. Abandons plans unexpectedly. I don't know. I think it's bails. Okay. Okay, start to love. With a question mark. This is a joke. Here's the answer. You ready? I think this is what it is. Do you understand that? Say it out loud. L. It's the letter L. That's how you spell the letter L, and it's the start to love. Get it? Yeah, that's pretty funny. Okay. Makeup artist. If you make up a lot of things and you're good at making things up, you are a
Makeup artist.
liar. You're a liar. Okay. Put on a pedestal is to treat something as if it is holy, is to exalt. Okay. A tiny canine pest. You know what canine means? Canine means... Yeah, flea. Do you know what canine means?
Dog.
Dog, right. So, transmitted by phone line is faxed. So, before, long ago, in the 1980s, if you wanted to send, maybe 90s, if you wanted to send a picture of a document to somebody, you couldn't scan it and text it over to them. No. You had to put it in this machine that would be like a little copier, but it would scan it on one side, and then it would send over the phone. It would go, and then somebody else would have to have a phone on their end that was attached to the printer, basically, and it was called a fax machine. They still exist. They still exist, and doctors require that you use them, even though no one else in the world really uses them. But the doctor's like, oh, you have to fax this over. And you're like, great, now I got to find a fax machine. All right, anyway, by a very direct route, idiomatic. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, do you know this? It's a phrase. It's an old saw, perhaps. By a very direct route.
I feel like I should know it.
Like if you're going to go from here to there, and you say how long...
Do a straight line.
Right, but so when you draw, you can't, or when you travel on a map, you actually can't go in a straight line. But there's a phrase for a straight line on a map. It's like, how far is that town from here? Oh, it's 3 miles. And then this phrase.
Point A to point B.
But it's this phrase. Do you know this phrase? It's 3 miles as the crow flies. Have you ever heard that?
Yes.
You have heard that. Okay. All right. You need to move over because you're hurting my back the way you're pushing it. There we go. So that's the phrase. Is as the crow flies. All right. Second to none. First doesn't fit. Doesn't fit. Okay. Many a stage whisper. Do you know what this is? It's an aside, like when the actor is like speaking to the audience, so they can hear it, but the other characters can't. It's called an aside. That happens in Shakespeare a lot. All right. Lends a hand. Helps doesn't fit, but there's a synonym for helps that does fit. I like your stage whisper, by the way. I don't know. Okay. Scissors sound. I don't know. Bit of inspiration.
IDKs.
Really?
No.
I think it's an idea. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Not IDKs.
Not IDKs. I've blank words of impatience. I have never said anything like this to Ari ever. If he gets this, it's because he's read it in a book, not based on any experience with me. Ari, do you know what words of impatience might be after I've?
I've been thinking of impatience.
Yeah, you ready? Do you know what this is?
No.
I've never said, I've blank blank. That fits that. Because I'm never impatient with Ari. He's a wonderful, wonderful young man who is always helpful, and I am the model of patience for those times when he needs a little bit of positive encouragement. Okay. Yeah, okay, I've had it. All right. Distribute. Do you know resting on? If something is resting on something else, it is
on top.
Not on top in this case, but atop. And distributes is meets out. That's not a very commonly used word. Okay, wearing a wig. Oh, wearing a wig and sunglasses. You might know this from Spy School or other books.
Suspicious.
Suspicious does not fit.
I don't know.
Okay, we'll come back to it. Try to take weight off.
Diet.
Diet, yeah. Are you okay?
Yes.
You're like sagging. You're slouching. You're being a 4 down. You're a sloucher.
What do you mean?
Oh, now you're sitting nice and with good posture. Hot spot for relaxation. You
Spa.
go to a spa. Now you're back. Welcome back. Scissors sound.
Snip.
Snip. Yeah. Lends a hand.
I make a sound.
What? What do you do?
AIDS.
AIDS. See, look at this. You know all of these. Yeah. All right. Now, do you know wearing a wig and sunglasses? Say.
Indis something.
Indis something. Yes. Oh, okay. Maybe we'll get to these. The pedal next to the brake.
Does it pedal?
Yeah, so there's 2 pedals in all cars, and then there's a third pedal in some cars.
Okay.
So the brake is what stops the car. That's the one, the wide one that goes this way. And then on the right, there's one that's narrow that's this way. And you press that when you want the car to go faster.
Yeah.
You know what it's called?
Gas?
Yeah, the gas pedal.
What are the other pedals on
So
cars?
on some cars, there's a clutch. On a manual transmission, there's one further over to the left. UK, I understand. I'm switching left and right. This is for U.S. cars. But there's a clutch, and you put that one in with your left foot when you're going to change the gear, and then you let it out slowly.
Word of advice: if you're ever going to be in an amazing race, learn to drive stick shift.
That's right. This man knows what he's talking about. All right, hazardous winter weather. What's
Snowstorm?
snowstorm? Doesn't fit. Blizzard doesn't fit. We need a 5-letter word.
Snows.
Snows. It could be snows. I think it might be something else, but we'll put in snows for
Hazardous.
now. Okay, Van Gogh locale.
What's a locale?
It's a place.
I forgot.
You forget. Okay. Web address in brief.
A place.
A place. On the web, though, when you type in...
Map?
No, like when you type in up here in this top bar right here.
Yeah.
You know what that's called, the address? You know what that's called?
No. Search bar?
That's the address bar. And you type into it, it starts with HTTPS usually, right?
Backslash.
Right, not backslash, it's a slash.
No, slash.
But it's called the URL. It's like the Universal Resource Locator or something like that. It's the URL or the URL. Some people say it out loud. Some people say URL. It's a big to-do, whether it's URL or...
HTTPS /
Yeah. It's :// Yeah. Back in the day... In the 1990s, we had to type those in, every syllable, every symbol, including the colon and the slashes. Can you believe
Do you
it?
still do that?
No.
You didn't have to.
And we had to write www. We couldn't just say whatever.com. We had to say www. After the HTTP : //. Oh, the
S.
times were harder. There was no HTTPS yet.
What is that?
The S stands for secure.
No,
The web wasn't secure. If you did something on the web, you just knew people were going to take your money. That's the way it was, and we
Don't
liked
start
it.
a bank account on the web.
Okay.
You're gonna lose all your money.
Anyhow, do you know 54 across?
In disguise.
In disguise. Yeah, very good. In disguise.
I'm gonna start wearing a disguise.
Oh boy, Ari's going to be in disguise. What is the world going on? He's disguised behind a pillow, but he's also off the edge of the screen so we can't see him. Okay. Anyway, this boy's losing it. Tool for nails. What might you use?
Hammer.
That's one kind of nail, but that doesn't fit. What about for your fingernails? You might use
nail
it to...
clipper.
Nail
File.
clipper. A file, yes. Okay.
Yeah, it's not. It's slow.
All right, what are you doing back there?
Trying to get back on the pillow.
Oh, my goodness.
There we go.
Okay. I don't think it's
It's sloughs.
I don't think it's sloughs. Hazardous winter weather.
Sleds.
Sleds are usually not part of the weather,
Really?
but sleet is part of the weather. All right,
That's
second to
hazardous?
none. Yeah,
It is
driving in
slips.
sleet because it's really slippery. Yeah.
True.
Okay, second to none. It's the best. It's the
First one.
Okay. Got it.
Hi.
I see. Okay,
I-
Van Gogh
I
locale
see
is a city in
how
France.
This is gonna go.
Okay, I got Taylor Swift over here. Van Gogh
What,
locale
it's a
is
question.
Arles, yes. Now, do you know second to none is
Finest.
finest, yes. And wrap up to wrap
Finalize.
is finalize or a phonetic description of 17, 19, 25, 41, and 54 across.
What's phonetic?
Phonetic means based on sounds. Huh. Do you understand it? Do you get it? Do you get it? If not, we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. Let's knock out that top section. Warmest figures in...
Wait, can I see what the other themes are? Good.
What's... Oh, I mean...
So that's an ear and eye.
That's an E or an I. Why?
'Cause.
That's not a very compelling reason that you're giving.
Do you know why?
I do, but I don't want to tell you. I asked you.
Because the theme.
What's the theme?
Everything ends in Z.
Everything ends in Z. Careful, it's not just final Z. It's finalize. What's this? What's this clue right here? What's this clue? Say it out loud.
Wearing a wig and sunglasses say.
No. Sorry. What's the entry?
In disguise.
Okay, say this one out loud.
As the crow flies.
That's this one?
Behind blue eyes.
What's this one?
Samurais.
So what do you think this one is?
Something eyes.
Something eyes. Yeah, so that's got to end in the eyes sound. Warmest figures in weather forecasts. When they say like, oh, tomorrow the temperature will range from 54 to 74 degrees. That's Fahrenheit. Again, non-US solvers. I know we have Fahrenheit. I'm sorry. Continue. Because the rest of the world, they don't have Fahrenheit.
Not the rest of the world.
The rest of the world.
Like 2 other countries.
Yeah, but not like large ones.
Yeah, what countries have Fahrenheit?
I'm not sure. Who else has Fahrenheit? UK? Do you guys use Fahrenheit? No, you all use Celsius, right? Yeah. All right. Anyway.
You're going to check that out after the puzzle?
Perhaps we'll check it after the puzzle. I think you're going to bed after the puzzle, mister. All right. Cuisine with Penang curry. Mommy and I like it. You don't.
I don't know.
It's Thai. It's delicious. Mom on Family Guy. You don't watch Family Guy.
I don't watch
It's
TV
not appropriate for you.
period.
Yeah, you especially don't. Well, you got the Survivor question right. Family Guy. The mother's name is Lois. Lois. And Peter is the husband. Yeah.
Google Bing.
Yahoo alternative. Google Bang don't fit.
Google Bing.
But there's another old online web. Yeah. Actually, Nana still uses it for her email address. Yeah, all right. Mole or a rat, maybe.
Rodent.
Could be rodent. Again, rodent doesn't fit. Unless this is a what do you call it?
A
I don't think that's
rebus?
a rebus, yeah. All right, collection of maps. I think you know what this book is that has a lot of maps in it.
Atlas.
Atlas, yeah, you do that one. Excited cheer.
Yay.
Yeah, but yay doesn't fit. Yeah. Okay.
Well, yay.
Shucks. Oh, shucks.
Corn.
No, not something that you shucks, but like, what does shucks mean? Like, because it's in quotes, it's like it's a something that you would say that means the same as shucks. I think it's darn.
But the shucks is a border show about.
What were those words?
Shucks is a border show about corn.
Shucks is a Broadway show about corn. Yes, it is. That's the joke because it's something you might actually. It's shucked. Wait, is it shucks or shucked? Shucked.
Shucks.
In the yeah. All right. Excited cheer.
Woohoo.
Woohoo! Is that a? I think it's a whoop actually.
Whoop.
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 Yeah, because a mole or a rat maybe would be a spy. Yes. Do you know Yahoo Alternative, an old internet service provider, is AOL, America Online? Oh, I never told you the story about that. They used to send all these CDs in the mail. I told you about that. We used to use them as coasters because you just got all these free CDs. Oh yeah.
That had nothing on them?
No, they had AOL software on them. But you couldn't download software. There was no such thing as downloading software. You would have a disk, and you put the disk in your computer, and that would load up the software.
Can computers still take disks?
Do my computers still take disks?
Can this computer?
This computer does not have a floppy drive or a CD-ROM, but you can get like an external drive that attaches via USB to the computer. So the computer doesn't have one built in. But we are one letter away from finishing this puzzle, from finalizing this puzzle. Can we do it before the 30-minute mark? I. So close.
E.
Horse feathers. E. No. What's the word? Warmest figures in the weather forecast. Sing it out loud. The weather. When they talk about the weather and they give you the warmest temperature is called the...
highs.
Daily highs. Yay! We did it. All right.
We did it late.
We did it late. All right. We did it.
What
All right.
countries use Fahrenheit?
If you're from a country that uses Fahrenheit that's not the U.S., please write it in the. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of looking, and then this boy is going to sleep. So we will look up one thing, and that's it. And then we're gonna look up Fahrenheit temperature, Fahrenheit countries. Let's do that. Fahrenheit countries. According to WorldAtlas.com, hey Atlas. That was in the fossil. Here we go. The Bahamas, Palau, Belize, Cayman Islands, Federated States of Micronesia, Marshall Islands, and the U.S. So they're all small island countries except for Belize, which is a medium-small mainland country.
In the U.S.
And the U.S., which is, I mean, we have islands, but we are, yes, not right. And Micronesia and Marshall Islands, those were only very recently, weren't they? Am I wrong? They were U.S., not like protectorates. I don't remember the word, but after World War II, I think. I'm not sure. But they're pretty U.S., or had been U.S. Administered. If I might be wrong. I'm not sure. But anyway, so yes, so there are countries that use the Fahrenheit scale according to WorldAtlas.com, but not many. And you know what else there is? There is bedtime for this young man because he is tired and he's been losing it. And yes, and he's saying goodbye, and I'm going to say goodbye. And we had a lot of fun. Did we have a lot of fun?
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun. Hopefully you, the viewer, had a lot of fun. If you're still here, wow, thank you so much. This has been Steve and we want you to
subscribe.
Yeah, and also
comment.
Yeah, and if you have friends in social media, you should
Tell them to subscribe and like and comment.
Yeah. All right, goodbye, everybody.